Good morning, Dr. Farhana and all my dear friends. Before starting our presentation, I would like to introduce myself and all my teammates first. My name is Alan Ng Seng Lun from Group 1A.
Hello everyone, my name is Tanisha Hani.
Hello everyone, good morning, it's Ahmed Khalaf.
Hi, I am Chiu Jingbing from Group 1A.
So let's start now. First and foremost, today the topic that we want to discuss is about the branches of chemical engineering, basic role of gas engineer and their job scope. What is the definition of chemical engineering? Actually, chemical engineering is a branch of engineering that study the operation and design of chemical processes as well as strategy for improving efficiency and productivity. Chemical engineers develop economical commercial process to convert raw material into useful products. Chemical engineering uses principles of chemistry, physics, mathematics, biology, and economics to efficiently use, produce, design, transport, and transform energy and material. Chemical engineer work can span from small-scale laboratory experiment with nanotechnology and nanomaterial to large-scale industrial processes. Next, I would like to explain about the branches of chemical engineering. There are a lot of chemical engineering branches. For instance, biochemical engineering, biomedical engineering, nuclear engineering, bioprocess engineering, gas engineering, and so on. Due to the lack of time, so I would like to explain some of the chemical engineering branches. Let's talk about the gas engineering. Gas engineering is a field of profession that involve activities such as gas processing, pipeline transmission and distribution, and gas utilization. Skill and expertise in the process design, installation, system operation, project supervision, research, and management are important to ensure those activities are performed in a safe and efficient manner for the benefit of mankind. Moreover, biomedical engineering is also one of the important branch of chemical engineering. Biomedical engineering is the application of engineering principle and design concept to medicine and biology for healthcare purpose. This field seeks to cross the gap between engineering and medicine, combining the design and problem-solving skill of engineering with medical biological science to advance healthcare treatment, including monitoring and therapy. So now I would like to pass the presentation to my friend who is Danisha.
Before we continue with basic roles of gas engineer, we need to know who is gas engineer. Gas engineer is an expert who makes sure domestic gas systems are correctly installed and running smoothly. As a gas engineer, their job is to solve gas-related problems in domestic and commercial settings and often with constraints. Next. So the basic roles of gas engineer are installing, maintaining, and repairing gas system and appliances in homes and business establishment. Next, conduct inspections using detectors and other equipment. Gas engineer also troubleshoot problems, replace or fix parts of gas system. Gas engineer also can enforce safety protocols in case of emergency or carry out gas safety checks in people premises. Gas engineers also work for gas companies where they are in charge of designing and developing extraction system. Next, I will let Ahmed to continue our presentation.
Thank you, Danisha. So where do you think a gas engineer work and what exactly you know about their job? Anyone who studied chemical engineering could be referred to as a chemist as well as an engineer. Chemical engineers take part in almost everything that we has to do with production and chemical analysis and so on. So let's go in specific. A gas engineer is an expert who makes sure domestic gas system and are correctly installed and running smoothly. Their job is to solve the gas-related problems in domestic and commercial settings. So let us see some of their job rules. Firstly, they installing, servicing, and repairing various gas appliance and central heating systems. Second, they performing testing and inspections to ensure gas appliances are safe for the public. Third, they cutting pipes, joining and bending them to fit together. They also link the cities together to make the people's life more easier, providing quotes for customers, discussing parts and cover options. Finally, and the most important, they should legally required to be on the gas safe register, which qualifies them to work on the types of gas appliance they have turned for. I would like to across to my group mate Chu.
So is who is the chemical engineering change the world? Our group chose Wyden Raspberry Salmon as the chemical engineer change the world because he is credited with inventing method for making polyvinyl chloride useful. Wyden Raspberry Salmon was an American inventor. He was born on 10 September 1898 in Demopolis, Alabama, and died on 26 May 1996 in 1999 in Hudson, Ohio. Salmon graduated from the University of Washington, earning a bachelor in chemistry and a doctor of philosophy in chemical engineering. Besides, Salmon is best known for inventing polyvinyl chloride, as known as C2H3Cl (N). He found the formula of vinyl by mixing a few synthetic polymers. Salmon worked on method of improving labor and developed a synthetic substitute. Salmon made more than 5,000 other synthetic rubber compounds, achieving success with Ameriport in 1940. Ameriport is American polymer for B.F. Goodrich Company. He did invest an indigestible synthetic rubber substance that could be used as a bubble gum and produce essentially large bubble. He was awarded Charles Goodyear Medal in 1944, Edward Crichton Medal in 1964, and got Plaque Award of the American Academy of Achievement in 1965. Now I will pass to Alan to explain about the interview.
So now let's talk about the interview part, which is the last part of our presentation. We have held an interview with an engineer on 30 October in Zoom meeting. We have prepared 5 questions to ask the engineer. The name of this engineer is called Pong Wee San. He was a UTM student also who studied in bachelor degree of mechanical engineer with a major in manufacturing. Currently, he works as an unit process engineer at Infineon Technology Sdn Bhd in Malacca. This is the answer given, which is related to the first question, which is what kind of education do you have? How much of education do you have? Next, the second question is about what is the biggest challenge when working in engineering field after graduate. Based on his opinion, he thinks that the communication is the biggest challenge when working in engineering field after graduate. When you are working, you have to communicate with your superior, the technician, and the operator. If our communication skill goes smoothly with our superior, the technician, and the operator, then our work can be done easily. As a result, the task will become simple and easier to accomplish. The third question that we ask is, what strength do you have that make you a good engineer? He thinks that the multitasking skill and the logical thinking enable him become a good engineer. When we have logical thinking skill and problem-solving ability, we are able to uncover the root cause easily and deduce the hypothesis and the root cause in a technical manner. The fourth question is, what engineering skill have you learned? He learned some engineering skill during his study, such as mechanical drawing, programming, and some of the technical knowledge like thermodynamic, fluid, solid, and the other important knowledge. The last question that we prepared is, what do you like about engineering? He said that he liked the field of engineering. This is because he enjoys seeing the process of a product which is make it from zero to become a complete product. Hence, he loved to watch the process of the product making. Also, he preferred to witness the product being made in a systematic way. So that's all for our presentation. Hope you enjoy our presentation and able to understand more about this topic. Thank you.